one of the kind of big questions, I guess, is the role of marketing operations, that function. Why is it, what's kind of behind the strategic evolution of this role today? When you think about where it was, where it's gone, where it's going, what's kind of your take on that? And let's go to Daryl again.
Yeah, that's a great question. I think that, first of all, the way that I see the role of marketing operations, I think, marketing leadership, it's important for them to define, the vision and sort of where everyone's going. And it's up to marketing operations to partner with leadership to, help develop and inform the strategy and figure out the best ways to get there in a repeatable and scalable way.
Yeah, I love that. And I love Daryl's take on it too, because I feel like there is a very strong balance between execution and strategy, and you have to start with strategy first. And so when I think about marketing operations, and my gosh, Gonzalo mentioned 500 different tools and the things that you're really mapping together when it comes to your go-to-market strategy. I think we live in a world now, especially when we talk about the evolution, where you have a problem, there's a tool for that. You have another problem, there's another tool for that. And so you have to be really careful in making sure that you're putting strategy before tooling, and you're really thinking about what are the things that I'm trying to solve, and then how do those things come together, especially as we think about the customer journey and the end users that we're really working with. The evolution of our team has really evolved from a team that, as Daryl mentioned previously, you used to have a lot of executors that were working on doing the day-to-day. Now I really see marketing operations as my right hand. It's the day-to-day and how we're making strategic decisions for the business, and not just for marketing, but really for how we're impacting revenue between all of the different departments we work together. So our marketing team is a part of a revenue operations squad that we have in the business, where we're looking at every single stage of the customer journey, and not just looking at how do we then build and evolve all of the different operational tech stacks that we have in place, the email marketing, the automated tools between marketing automation to even all of the other elements that essentially come in. And where do we need to start to make some decisions in order to make sure that we're doing what's right by the business? And that's often a decision of marketing and sales, or marketing, sales and success, or success and sales, for example.
Since I can remember 20 plus years doing marketing, operations has always started adding value when you have repeatable processes, right? Clearly, whenever there's something, and everybody has been expected to be very lean, and any process that is repeatable, there's always an opportunity for operations to really figure out better processes, technologies that can lower down costs or increase agility, et cetera. But again, going back to the points that Daryl and Tara pointed out, the first one, technology is a fantastic thing that has allowed us to do much more than we used to, but it can go in any direction, right? Like if you let it, let a bit of a free rein in terms of like the content platform and the social media platform and your CRM system and your automation system and so on and so forth, you might have a lot of state-of-art applications that are not, really aligned to your strategy, which takes me nicely to the point that Tara made. You have to start with your strategy, right? So for me, the first area where operations gradually has been adding massive value, it's actually, in the technology, with the evolution of technology and looking at your technology stack. And in GfK in particular, they don't own the stack. And I don't have a massive, I have a mighty team, but not a massive operations team, but they have people accountable in each of the teams to work with them, right? So we ensure that, without spending, unlimited amount of budgets in the perfect tools, we definitely invest on the ones that we need imminently and start to think in the longer term whether we need new tools, additional tools, scale up and replace a vendor for one that is more capable because we're getting the return. So that's one area. I think, again, back to the strategy, you need to make sure that, the teams, regional teams and central teams are pushing in the same direction, same strategy. And also same thing with marketing management versus functional experts, right? So again, I see a massive value in operations, really sitting at the center, partnering with a CMO, and Tara and I were talking about it in a previous session preparing for this. It's crucial that alignment, is pushed forward by the operations team. And in terms of the strategy, it goes all the way to the ROI. So again, I'm not going to talk about how dashboarding, reporting of whether it's lead generation or brand measurement every year. but my operations team takes it back to budgeting, and they literally are involved in all my CFO reviews. So the next year, when we need more budget, we have the right justifications for it and the right business case.
Yeah.
And if we have the same budget, we are shifting where needed.